Okay, so how parents accidentally break communication with teen. Okay, so that's what we want to do in this video. So before we begin, a clear disclaimer. Well, this video is for parenting awareness and communication education only. Now, it's not medical, psychological, or clinical advice. What we are discussing is communication behavior under stress, not predicting your child's future, okay? So Fire Horse 2026 increases pressure on teenagers. So how, as parents, you communicate will either stabilize them or push them away. All right. So this is part number 5 of this series. And as you can tell, I will start with the rat to the snake first. And then part 6, the next video will complete the cycle. All right. So let's see the rat child. We call them the overthinking teen. So rat child think constantly. They replay conversations, worry about consequences, and internalize pressure. They often appear calm and mature on the surface, but internally, their mind rarely rests. So what are the risks in communication with them? Number 1, turning concern into interrogation. So repeated questions about plans, choices, and outcomes overwhelms an already easy mind, and the child learns that sharing leads to pressure, not safety. Number 2, forcing clarity before emotional readiness. You see, pushing for decisions before they feel stable increases anxiety instead of confidence. They respond by delay, avoiding, or emotionally withdrawing. And number 3, misreading silence as resistance. You see, quiet processing is mistaken for defiance or avoidance, and this creates unnecessary conflict and deepens emotional distance. So what are you going to do? Well, number 1, as parents, reduce questions and increase reassurance. Safety comes thinking teens faster than logic. Number 2, validate effort before outcomes. Fire years amplify fear of failure. Number 3, schedule important conversations. You see, predictability lowers mental stress. Number 4, normalize uncertainty openly. Fire horse teens fear irreversible mistake. Number 5, listen without fixing. Presence stabilizes more than advice. Okay, so let's look at the ox child, the emotionally closed teen. The pattern is the ox child is dependable and responsible. They rarely complain and quietly carry expectations. So parents often assume stability because there's no visible distress, and that assumption becomes risky under fire pressure. So let's talk about the communication risk here. Number 1, rewarding endurance instead of expression. When toughness is praised more than honesty, emotions feel unsafe to share. So the child disconnects emotionally to maintain approval. Number 2, assuming silence equals strength. A lack of complaints is interpreted as emotional stability. And internal stress goes unnoticed until it surfaces abruptly. Number 3, linking love to responsibility. As approval becomes tied to performance and reliability, vulnerability is suppressed to avoid disappointment. So what are the actionable steps? Number 1, invite emotions directly and regularly, as they rarely volunteer feeling on their own. Number 2, praise openness, not just reliability, as fire years require release, not endurance. Number 3, model vulnerability appropriately. You see, children mirrors emotional permission. Number 4, check in consistently, not only during problems, as early connection prevents shutdown. Number 5, separate worth from responsibility, as pressure intensifies during the fire cycles. Okay, so if you have a tiger child, we call them the reactive teen. What will happen? While tiger child is intense and expressive, they react quickly, challenge boundaries, and resist control. So they are often labeled as rebellious, and in reality, they are overwhelmed. So the risks of communications are as follows. Number one, matching intensity with authority. So raising voice or asserting dominance escalates emotional intensity. The interaction becomes a power struggle instead of a guidance. Number two, correcting emotionally or publicly. Shame triggers defensiveness and anger under fire pressure. The child shuts down or retaliates. Number three, demanding obedience over understanding. You see, control replaces connection, trust erodes, and communication collapses. So what can you do? Well, number one, regulate yourself before engaging. Fire mirrors emotional tone instantly. Number two, set calm and firm boundaries. Firm doesn't mean forceful. Number three, offer choices instead of commands. Autonomy reduces rebellion. And number four, address behavior, not character, as fire amplifies shame sensitivity. Number five, teach regulation, not compliance, as long-term stability actually matters. Okay, so let's move on to the rebel child. We call them the conflict avoiding team. So rebel child avoids conflict. They agree outwardly, suppress discomfort, and prioritize approval. So parents assume harmony because there's no pushback, and that assumption actually hides stress. Well, what are the communication risks here? Well, number one, mistaking compliance for comfort, as silence is interpreted as agreeing or the well-being, where the child feels unseen and emotionally unsupported. Number two, avoiding difficult conversations. Parents delay addressing issues to maintain peace. An emotional backlog therefore accumulates quietly. Number three, overprotecting from discomfort. Rescuing prevents emotional growth, but exposes fragility later. So what are the actionable steps for a rebel child? Well, number one, ask how they feel, not just what they think, as five demands emotional honesty. Number two, normalize disagreement explicitly. You see, safety enables expression. Number three, teach emotional language. Naming the feeling reduces anxiety. Number four, allow safe discomfort. What I mean is growth requires challenges. Number five, praise honesty over obedience, as fire rewards courage. Okay, so let's move on to the dragon child, the idealistic teen. The pattern is that the dragon child dreams big. They seek meaning, purpose, and significance. They feel disappointment speedily when reality doesn't match expectation. So parents often worry that they are unrealistic. So what are the communication risks for that? Well, dismissing dreams in the name of realism. Mockery or dismissal damages confidence. The child retreats emotionally instead of adapting. Number two, forcing practicality too early, as overcorrecting ambition crushes motivation. 5 years require grounding, not extinguishing vision. Number three, equating failure with immaturity. Mistakes feel catastrophic to identity, and confidence therefore erodes quickly under fire pressure. So actionable steps for the dragon child. Number one, ground dreams gently. Fire needs realism without ridicule. Number two, teach process over perfection, as executions builds resilience. Number three, separate failure from self-worth, as fire amplifies emotional impact. Number four, celebrate effort consistently. Progress stabilizes confidence. And number five, allow visions to evolve, as fire refines ambition. Okay, so let's talk about the snake child, the withdrawing teen. So snake child retreats under stress. They go quiet, observe, and pull away emotionally. And parents often panic and push harder, and that breaks trust. What are the communication risks here? Number one, forcing emotional disclosure. Pressure feels invasive and unsafe. Withdrawal deepens rather than resolves. Number two, accusing secrecy or avoidance. Well, judgment shuts down communication, and trust erodes quietly. Number 3, invading privacy in the name of care. You see, control replaces safety, and connection weakens. So what are the actionable steps as parents who have snake child? Well, number 1, respect space while staying present. Fire actually needs safety, not intrusion. Number 2, signal availability consistently, and they will open up on their own timeline. Number 3, share without demanding response. Low pressure connection works best. Number 4, avoid emotional interrogation. Fire punishes force, as we know. Number 5, reconnect gently and predictability, as trust rebuilds slowly. Okay, so you see that completes part number 5, the rat all the way to snake. So parenting communication under fire holds pressure. So we are going to move on to part 6 in the next video, where we'll cover the horse, goat, monkey, rooster, dog, and pig. And this is where the boundaries, discipline, responsibility, tolerance, and emotional leadership determines the long-term trust. So before we end, well, you know what? If you haven't done so, subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell so that you know whenever I'm uploading the next video. Share this with your friends who are parents, as they know the strategies to have deeper connection with their children in 2026. All right? And come join my Destiny Architect Telegram chat. The link is provided below, so as to allow us to have a deeper conversation, which we cannot do it on this video. All right? So I'll see you in part 6. Thanks for watching. See you in part 6.